Oh yeah, dress rehearsal today. Pickleball is kind of big here in Virginia Beach. Holy crap. That's a lot. It's a rough one. I'm glad for it to be over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really proud of myself, but I'm also disappointed. I need to catch my breath, and I'll tell you why. Whew. All right, so we got a shake happening. Foundation is this old muscle milk here. Delicious stuff, some kind of chocolate. Then you got creatine, and then you got collagen. These have no taste to them. So we're gonna shake that up and enjoy that nice reward for doing all that running. Oh, how sweet it is. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to chug this thing. It tastes so naughty delicious, but it's actually good for me. Oh my gosh. There's it, that's it, that's it. That's your reward right there. You don't want to like try to lose 50 or 100 pounds and wait to be happy when you lose 50 and 100 pounds. At the end of every workout, treat yourself. It's about the progress, not the destination. Celebrate the progress. That's my advice for you. Okay, dress rehearsal. What is that all about? Well, next week I will be running a marathon. And by coincidence, my marathon stuff arrived today. Yay! I'm 660 this year. If y'all see 660 out there, holler at your boy. I decided to put myself in conditions that were very similar to game day. And that's a really good idea. And a lot of professionals do that. I mean, shoot, professional athletes, they'll just do mind exercises with mental coaches saying, all right, imagine yourself at the free throw line and, you know, what's it like putting the ball in your hand and, you know, is your left hand behind it or the right hand behind it, and then the free throw, you know, do you bank it off the glass or do you just swish it? You know, that kind of stuff over and over again. And so, you know, that's why there's dress rehearsals for shows. So if you've already got your mind right, you've already been at this moment before, when you're actually there on the real official day, it won't be so shocking and overwhelming. So, you know, I've only run one marathon, so I'm by no means an expert, but if you've run 0 marathons, I guess I'm worth listening to. I try not to talk about things that I don't know to be true. I mean, that's the whole point of my channel, is I teach things in order for me to learn them better. So as part of game day, you know, I've got the same shorts I'm gonna wear, probably the same shirt I'm gonna wear. I've even got the nip guards on. By the way, this tip right here is worth the price of admission. If you're going to run over 10 miles, get nipple guards. Chafing is a real thing, and it would be a shame to drop out of a race because of chafing. It's the little things. For example, last week, I had one of my toenails sort of get out of whack, and it actually sliced the toe that's right beside it. So you got to keep your toenails in check. So last marathon I ran, it was all about injury to, you know, my watching out for my left knee and my left foot. I've got an ankle support thingy there, and I'm not trying to get too deep in the weeds on the tactical, but because if you do it, then you'll know and you'll be ready. And, you know, you just don't want to show up for a marathon and haven't put any time in. Or anything in life, you know, there's a metaphor for that. So why am I excited and why am I disappointed? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm under the weather. And so I'm proud of myself for pushing through and running a little over 17 miles today. I wanted to hit 20. And I broke my cardinal rule. My cardinal rule is I can run as slow as I want, but I cannot walk. I couldn't help myself. I had to walk a couple of times. Yeah, I've had a cough that I could not get rid of for over like 2 months now. So I've ruled out COVID and I've ruled out whooping cough. And so I know my Google is not a medical degree, but it appears to be bronchitis. So today I'm going to get some medicine. I have been like, you know, checking on some Mucinex and stuff like that, which that's probably also doping me up a little bit and slowing me down. So disappointed in my, you know, how far I ran and that I couldn't hold up my end, but proud of myself that I pushed through it. So it's a break-even thing, I guess. I'm really excited next week because my wife's brother is coming down, and he's going to be running his very first race ever. You might have seen on my channel where I've started a new job, and I'm working with some folks, and they're excited about the fitness thing. And so I've been sharing some information with coworkers and getting them jazzed up. I'm not here to like tell anybody how to live their lives. You know, people are asking me questions, I just answer them. So it's really cool. I really enjoy how this thing rubs off, and it's just contagious. I'm telling you. And matter of fact, yesterday, let's go down a little rabbit hole together here. We went on a plumbing job, and we went to an apartment complex, and the maintenance men could not fix the plumbing problem because they were too fat. I'm not talking shit. I'm not calling anybody out. It's just the fact of the matter. Matter of fact, he told me, like the guy was sitting there watching me. He said, "Yep, that's exactly what I do, but I can't get up in there." So, you know, one thing I've noticed, a lot of tradesmen are overweight. A lot of tradesmen have substance abuse issues, and I can't put my finger on why. I just can't. But I can tell you this, there's so much opportunity in the trades if you're not fat or have substance abuse issues. And I think, you know, because it's so rigorous, when you're done at the end of the work day, you are really, really tired from like crawling around and lifting stuff and schlepping stuff to your van and back. And, you know, it feels like that you've had a workout, but really, I don't think you've burned the calories you think you've burned, and you're just sort of conventionally tired like anybody would be from getting off work. But I think if you push through, if you could squeeze a workout in after you get off work or before you go to work, and offset the beer and the cigarettes after work, you're going to be in better shape to maintain higher energy through your job. You'll enjoy the job better. It'll be more fulfilling. You'll get more stuff done. You'll make more money. You'll rub off better on customers. You know, just be a better quality of life. That's what I've come to discover, and that's just all I want to talk about is what's happening with me and how I know it will help you, because I've been on the, work hard all day and, drink 3 or 4 beers and smoke a bunch of cigarettes in the evening and sit down and watch TV. I get it. But if you replace that little thing and slip in fitness somehow, some way, you'll be better off for it. I promise you. That fella that told me, yep, that's exactly what I would do, but we couldn't get up in there. He'd just been hired. He was the supervisor of the entire apartment complex. He'd just been hired 30 days ago, so he didn't look too good to his supervisor, I would imagine. I mean, I want good things for him, and I want good things for anybody that hears my message. So what's next? What's next is I need to take care of myself. All right, so I've proven, hey, I'm a big boy. I showed up from dress rehearsal, and, I made a showing. I didn't break any records, but I wanted to run 20 miles today, and I got in, a little over 17, and that's just going to have to be close enough for jazz. I'm going to need to get some medicine. I've got to figure out. So I've got 1 week to clear up whatever this funk is. I'm so surprised that I haven't coughed up a storm during this video, but it's there, and I need to knock it out, and so I can be primed for it next week. And that's just part of the process of getting ready for the big thing. And let's go back now to a philosophy I've been talking about with you. If you've been watching my videos, is I really, really, really want you to have something challenging on your calendar. Just one thing challenging on your calendar. So this marathon coming up is my one thing that's challenging on my calendar, and I'm committed to it. It's on my calendar. I paid money for it, and it's gonna come whether I'm ready or not. And it's just so exciting, that little hum of stress to, will I be ready for it? I've got people that know I'm doing it, and I don't want anybody to see me fail at it. One thing about us humans is we'll work harder not to let people down than to actually achieve. So when you kind of have an accountability partner of some sort, 1, you're going to perform better, and 2, you're not going to let them down. You don't want to let somebody down that has eyes on you. And so that's the first step of making that commitment, because as soon as you make that commitment, you sort of have eyes on you in some sort of way. And it's just gonna make you show up better. Get you something challenging on the calendar. These races, you don't have to run a freaking marathon. There's all sorts of races. My brother-in-law, Joseph, he's gonna do an 8K, which translates to like 5 miles. And that's not nothing. 5 miles, that's a lot. If you've never run it before, that's a whole lot. So I'm proud of him, and he's excited. And oh, and by the way, if you guys are Apple people, if you're buddies, you can kind of like, you know, hit each other up and let each other know that you're running and stuff, and kind of keep each other jazzed. So that's an option there for you. By the way, wrote a free book about all this. If you're really interested in fitness and whatnot, alwaysrippedbook.com. You know, I wrote the book that I wanted to read. It reads pretty fast. I'm a big James Patterson fan. If you like James Patterson, if you liked Atomic Habits, it's a really high-powered, gripping read that will break through to you. You're going to learn all sorts of cool stuff, and I share lots of personal stuff about myself, and I just want it to help people out there. All right, I am going to hop in a bath and soak and try to go to like a Med Express and pick up some medicine or something and be ready for it next week. I'll see you here this Tuesday. Got to squeeze in another run or two before the big day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, by all means, why don't you hit that like button and consider subscribing. I drop videos at least every Tuesday, but sometimes more when I can squeeze them in, like right now. All right, take care. Do not waste this day. Adios. Well, hey, I'm getting ready to release this video that you're watching, right? And I thought to myself, it might be a cool experience for you to see what it's like to run a marathon from the point of view of somebody actually running the marathon. So I filmed the marathon that I ran back in November while I was running it, and I'll never do that again. It ain't easy to do. So it might be of some help to you if you're interested in running a marathon. I will have the link to that video in the notes below this video that you're watching. Just click it, and I hope you're entertained and it's informative for you. All right, see you in the next one.